Hey everyone, James Spreen back here with you. Wanted to share um, a quick tip for anyone who deals with fireys, troubleshooting fireys. Sometimes when you're working with a fire professional or someone in your second level group, they'll ask you for maybe a JER. JER is job error information or job error report in this case. And when you're in Command Workstation, if a file has failed to print, um, it'll go into this, it'll go into the print queue here with a red X on it. Anytime that happens, you can click on this and get this job error report that someone may be asking for so they can read the details about what happened. The secret is you got to do it before anybody power cycles the Fiery, because if you power off the Fiery and reset it, the error disappears, the log is dumped. So real quick, I just want to show you how to do it. You would come in here, you click on the job that's got the red X, and on a Mac you hold down the Command key and right click. On a PC you hold down the Control key and right click, and it'll bring up this Create Error Report. And then in here I can put comments, maybe some, job failed while printing, halfway through, whatever. Any details um, that might be relevant. Okay. You can also you can attach the actual original file, okay, to this. I don't recommend this because it usually takes longer to create the zip file. The reason why I don't recommend it is in this JER, it's going to have a copy of the job. It's going to have the config page of the Fiery. It's going to have a bunch of things in there. So it's usually not necessary. It just makes your file bigger. Um, and then you just click Save. And what's going to happen is going to let you pick a location to put this at. It's going to give the file name it's going to give is the file that you clicked on. Okay? So whatever the name of that file was, you can see I've done this once before. It says, do I want to replace it? And basically it's going to go through and it's going to create a zip file that you now can upload to, an FTP site or wherever, whoever's asking for it, you can upload this to the location they're asking for it. They can unzip the file. Again, they can look at the config page. They're going to have the history logs of the machine, or excuse me, of the Fiery, and the information about the job itself. And they'll have your steps to recreate the job in the description if you added that. So don't be confused by it if you've never heard that term or anybody asked it. Someone asks you for a JER, that's what they're asking you to do. There are other ways to collect logs in a Fiery. We have several different ways to collect different types of logs, like the Windows logs and some other logs. And I'm going to post a different video on how to do that so that you can see that. This is going to take a minute, but if I was to go into my desktop, it's replacing one that I already had. But basically, the name of that file will show up where I picked the location, and it's going to be a zip file so that you can send it. Okay, so that's, let's see, it should be in there now. Yep, right here, M&M booklet. You can see it's a compressed file today at 4:10, or today's date at 11:52, and so that's the zip file that you would send to whoever's asking for it. So that's how you share. That's how you create a JER. Thanks, guys.